Day 2 on the men. Yes, we are squatting again. I'm going to get as much volume in as I can because remember, in my last several posts, I have had the issue in squatting, benching, and deadlifting. So, today I struggled much more than on Monday. Now, I'm not just doing a standard squat anymore. I am now elevating my heels, and I'm putting the bar in a high bar position. To me, high bar and low bar is similar to your bench grip. If your bench grip is set position and you move them in, that's close grip for you. This is high bar for me because this is higher up than where I normally keep it. If I put it any higher, everything would be completely thrown off. Now, you can already see on a few of those reps, including that one right there, that I shifted much more to my right because I'm trying to overcompensate. Again, I shift to my right. This whole day was a struggle for me. I was more sore in my left glute and hamstring, although the majority of reps were good, and I use that in air quotes. I believe it was less than 80% that my reps were good. I was struggling to feel the correct positioning. I felt like I was externally rotating, but after watching this video several times and picking out the reps that I felt that I lost my hip positioning, I came to the conclusion, my own conclusion, that the majority of my reps were good, but not as high of a percentage. Today was a high bar squat with a 5-second negative and a 1-second pause in the hole. This time of retention is helping me recognize what is going on. I personally feel that I have a very good sense of feedback when I am from my body, when I am in my movements. That's why I like triphasic so much, is because I can physically feel when I am properly tensionized, if that's even a word, and in a stable position with eccentrics, with isometrics, and then with focus on the concentric phases. So again, less than 80% that I liked on these. Overall, they felt better. I felt like I was leaning way more on my right. And I have Julia and my training partners constantly yelling at me in these squats, letting me know which ones were okay, which ones were decent, which ones were crap. So lots of feedback going on from myself and from visually what other people are saying. Now, with that being said, that is a really, really interesting topic because most of the time when I was told that I was overcompensating, I did not feel that I was. Okay, so the feedback that I was getting from myself physically and how I felt wasn't necessarily visually correct. And this is where movement patterns, doing them for so long improperly, have a hard time being broken, because you might feel something that you think is correct, but from a visual standpoint, it is not. And this is where I am on the men now. I have to relearn how to properly externally rotate harder with my right and activate my right glute more efficiently to make my squat and make my deadlift safer.
Up. Come on. Twist open. Up.
On to bench. So, the first couple of sets that I did, I did not have my legs tucked because I was trying to save my back. My back was tight because I was so focused on externally rotating that I wouldn't say I got a back cramp. It was a little bit more difficult to get into a proper position. I was very, very focused on contracting my right intercostals to make sure that I was even and I was not doing a trunk rotation to my left during these bench presses. We did some dumbbell rows. This is one of my favorite row movements because I feel this in my mid-lats so hard. So much harder than a chest-supported row, so much more than a bent-over row where I feel it in my lower back really bad. We actually supersetted this with dumbbell rows heavy with a slight pause, and then paused front raises to side raises. If you guys ever want a good back and shoulder pump, this is a great, absolute great superset. And my training partner totally stealing the show, not paying attention to anything. I will give him the benefit of the doubt, and the camera was slightly candid, but whatever. This is also my training partner that likes to fix his hair in the middle of my videos, but He did not today, and he realized at the last second that the video was on and